Alright, let's return to Supervisor White, as the rich folks might say, and tell him about the water situation, how improved it is, and hopefully, well, I know we're going to get control of Grey Garden, but hopefully there's more reward to it than that. I don't know. So far, I have not found a good way to get easily, like, renewable purified water. Does not seem like we're getting it in our workshop, although that could be a bug. It could also be because I have not put down any big water purifiers yet, just some small ones. I don't know. Not sure how all that works just yet in Loreout. Really is not a great day out. If you're curious, I am intentionally keeping my water levels pretty low because we picked up the Murder Hobo perk, which gives us a chance on kill, or I think doing any action actually, to get 3 times experience whenever we kill stuff. And the lower your intelligence, the higher the chance. This is basically the same as rank 2 of Idiot Savant. I think I said rank 3 previously, but no, it's rank 2 of Idiot Savant would have been 3 times for a short duration. I think rank 3 was 5 times actually.
Darling, so good to see you. You fixed our water problem, didn't you?
Indeed I did.
Oh, such a gentleman, too. I simply must give you something. Here, you can have some of our produce. I'll ask Greenie to give you a discount, too, if there's anything else you need. Now I simply must get back to work. Ta-ta!
96 bottle caps, eh? That's interesting. Let me go ahead and harvest the rest of these, and then we're going to be scrapping pretty much everything and rebuilding here. Excuse me, White. And, yes, we will be...
The Commonwealth's a lot bigger than I realized.
By Jove! We could do with a spot of rain.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? It is raining, you dumb robot. Oh my gosh. What do you call this? You've even got holes in your roof. You got the rain coming right on in. Ah, jeez. You gotta love the random dialogue, and when it pops up, it doesn't make sense in a Bethesda game. No, Willie, sorry, I did not mean to do that. You were just in the way, buddy. Okay, anyway, let's go ahead and get this thing going. Oh yeah, it's out here. It was inside, or where's that? Where's the workshop? Is it over here? I'm so used to... Here it is. I'm so used to where it is in Horizon. Doesn't give me much, huh? These give you so much stuff in Horizon. But just some steel here, huh? Nothing really all that interesting. Alright, well. Is what it is, I suppose. Let's get some, you know, trees and stuff scrapped. Get some basic scrap in this area. I need to send someone on supply line. That's a big tree cluster mound thing. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just gonna scrap all of these. Oh wait, I can't. I guess I'd want to store them. I just want them better organized, even though this is nice and RP. It's very laid out in RP fashion and all that, but I really would prefer... Can you go away for a minute? And also... Where am I going to send you guys? I guess to Overland Station. Okay. That works. You're on supply line to Overland. Random Mr. Handy. I gained karma. All right. And yeah, we're just going to do all this. That way, if I come over here to harvest stuff, I don't have to do a whole bunch of harvesting, like manual harvesting, by like coming into here, because that's a pain in the butt, right? I just want to be able to run through it like in a row. I know that, you know, this is not like trying to be Horizon, and that, you know, that's there. Like I've already talked about how it's not necessarily like all that compatible. Like, I don't know it'd be a good idea to just like try and like just take Horizon and put that into this, you know. However, get on my armor for a second here if I have the carry weight for it. However, you know, some of the stuff from Horizon would be nice to bring into this, I think. Like, one of the main examples would be automatic harvesting of crops if you have settlers assigned to it. Like, just give you a portion, maybe if it was a perk or something, that it gives you a portion of your total crop value split up as like whatever crop it happens to be. That's a lot of scripting and a lot of work, but I think it would be nice to do. I think we can dump off a lot of this stuff, actually, and then we don't have to worry about have it in our inventory ourselves. Just drop it off here, and then if we want to use it for crafting later on, we certainly can. Yeah, all this stuff. So quite a lot of weight we have in our inventory from food stuff. What is this? I can't even soft shell marlic beak. I can't even hardly read some of this stuff. I don't have the best eyesight anymore. Need to go to the doctor and well, the eye doctor that is, and get my eyes checked and get some new glasses. But I do think that the text size on a lot of the stuff in this mod pack has been extraordinarily small. I don't even want those at all. Oh, the vintage shotgun. Yeah, I want to keep this. This is pretty good. Which is I guess we're calling it vintage shotgun because can we not call it pump action because that's in Fallout 76? Is this, I mean, surely they can't copyright the pump action shotgun. I don't know, weird choice or maybe requirement. Oh, hey, I guess we can just scrap those. So antifreeze we don't want to scrap, we want to keep it around for crafting. I think I can move if I do that. I just don't want to be burning up fusion core if I don't have to. You know? I'll turn my light on so we can see. Well, see a little bit better. Just gonna plant some stuff. Actually, what time is it? Should I just sleep first? Yeah, it's not that late. We can still do some stuff. It's just really, really miserable outside. Okay. We're just gonna do bam, 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 bam. Just real quickly plant all this stuff. Okay, there's row 1. I'll do my best not to move my mouse at all while I'm doing this so that we don't end up... Really? We don't end up going askew. We want to have nice straight lines here. We can plant tarberries here. I'm going to go ahead and do it because I want to be able to harvest these. If this is going to be a big farm, I'll want to, like, come back here. Let's try to do potatoes on a different row if we can here. Oh. Oh no. My line has gone askew. How hideous. It's all your fault, Mr. Handy. Can you go somewhere else? Go over there. Get out of my way. There are, like, planting lines here I could use too, but... it's fine. You're still in the way, Mr. Handy, but whatever. Okay. Go do that. You go do that. Supervisor White. I'm the supervisor now. You do what I say. Is that everything? I think that's everything. Oh, no, not quite. We got some corn we can do still. We all good? Everybody's working? Nope, you're not working. You're just green. You're just hiding over here trying to shirk your duty. Just looking for any red on these as I run through them real quick. I think... Oh, nope, we got some left. It's like one corn, couple corn we have left. Okay, now let's take a look at the fences here. Okay, so we're not using any that have fusion cores, that's for sure. The AGL turret, this is an auto grenade launcher, by the way, so, I mean, man, it is what it is, you know? We'll try the flak turret, I guess. That's a bit less crazy. AGL turret versus flak turret. Same cost here, pretty much. These are all pretty much the same thing, just different varieties. Not sure what the MK22... It's like the same... It's just another machine gun, pretty much. Laser turret's pretty good. Requires it requires fiber optics and a biometric scanner, though. LMG's not that bad. Just a lot of variety here. Shotgun turret. This is pretty good. 16 defense. But again, it requires a biometric scanner, which I don't really want to be blowing through those. So, I guess, yeah, I guess we just go with the cheap ones. Like, I'd rather just spam these because they require so little to craft, right? Yeah, the AGL or the flak turret, they don't require too much. That's fine. Oil, circuitry, and steel. I don't have a ton of oil, but I have enough. They do require power, but that's fine. Getting a little bit of power is not a big deal. Let's get 3 of these bad boys, and that should be good. Just daisy chain them together, and then do generator. Just a cheap one. We only need like one of these, 2 of these. Should be good. You're gonna give me issues because there's a tiny bit of clipping there. If I move it to the very edge over here. There we go. And then we gotta do a recruitment station as well. I want to actually care about my settlements, which, I mean, I do like a little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit. And we can clear this place out, I guess, but, you know, the problem is then the robots are gonna be The robots are going to be in here. I was gonna say we can like put beds in here, which like it's already a built building and everything, but then the robots are gonna be in here and everything. It's gonna be kind of annoying. I don't know. How much do I care? That is the question. Do I care enough to make another building? It doesn't take that long. We'll make one real quick. Over here. It's probably fine. Let me get rid of this stuff. Alright, so we'll, yeah, like right back here is fine. I don't really have the cement to be doing like a nice cement foundation, so gonna have to be using the wood still. We could just oh, you know what I just did? I just hit H to hold this in place. And I just realized I'm not playing Satisfactory. I can't do that. Doesn't work here. You gotta put it down and eyeball it real closely is the only way to really do this. Nope, we're going off. Really difficult to tell. That might be okay, I don't know. It's gonna be about as good as we're gonna get, probably. My idea was to line it up with the base of this thing, but then we're gonna have some pretty severe drop-off here, yeah. I mean, you could always do the double stack trick, I guess. If I have a big gap back below here, back behind. The ideal thing to do would be to put some, have this wrapping around. Ideal thing to do would be to, like, have some... You could even go all the way over here. Although it doesn't really line up, does it? No, it does not. Sorry, the ideal thing to do would be to have cement blocks in the back, because that'd make the most sense, but that's too expensive, so... Whatever, good enough. Alright, generic Wanderer barn incoming. Generic Wanderer's too lazy barn. I'll give them some glass windows, and they'll be thankful for even having that. Alright, do a doorway over here. I guess I keep forgetting we do get experience for this. Not forgetting so much, but well, I mean, yeah, I'm not used to getting experience for building and settlements. It does add up pretty quickly, actually. Though, I'm really short on enough wood to build stuff. I guess being really lazy about my scrapping and not doing a whole lot of it tends to come with that issue, huh? Yeah, there's a bit of a gap down there. I mean, what you would do... Typically what you do is just, do one of these bad boys. though it's snapping really weird. But yeah, you do one of these and then just snap below it. But I have super limited supplies right now for wooden buildings, so we're just gonna build. I don't even know. We can only make. I can't even make all the roofing I need for this place. Pretty terrible, actually. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be enough roofing. Maybe. Nah, we're gonna be short by 2. And then we need some more walls, too. Is there no more wood in this place? That's horrendous. I mean, I can run out of Oberland, I guess. I'm kind of surprised I'm that low on wood already. Whoops. Didn't do that. Yeah, like I've already... I am tapping into everything at Sanctuary and Abernathy and everywhere else. I mean, I can go and scrap some more wood. I'm just kind of surprised that's all we have access to. Would I dare run down there? It's going to be kind of late already. Yeah, we're going to sleep for the night, I guess. That's rough. We don't technically need any beds right now. I guess I will store some of this stuff for now and then shorten up my building a bit here so we actually have a proper... Because the game calculates how well you... like, how good your night's sleep is and stuff based on... like, your... like, based on the structural integrity or whatever, like, it wants to make sure you have, you know, walls encompassing you and stuff. You know, like, it wants you to RP a bit with the building and actually have a decent place. Gosh, even that is, like, it's not quite enough. I need a little bit more wood. Can I scrap these? No. Okay, there's a little bit of... oh, shit. Did not mean to do that. Meant to scrap these. I needed that wall. I'm out of wood. I need some... okay, can I do this? This is backwards. I mean... look, do I at least have enough for a... no, I don't. Okay, well... backwards it is. Look, it's the post-apocalypse. You can't have everything all nice and neat, alright? Base game is just, like, so easy, but maybe I'm just... oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. Maybe I'm just used to it because I typically do all the scrapping and stuff, and here I've just been really lazy so far. Okay, there's more here than I realized. I think we're gonna be alright. Hey! Some concrete. Fertilizer, nice. Wooly, you're scaring people with all your grunting over there. We got a bunch of fertilizer here, actually. I could do steel as well. We've got these. If I wanted to be very cruel, I could put the beds in here and they'd have to listen to the snipping of robots all night and also be worried they might, you know, like snip something off in the night, which is really, really disturbing. No. Just want to scrap that. There we go. Okay, are we good? I think we're about good. Wait, are these all ceramic? I actually need ceramic. Oh, it is. This is ceramic that I can scrap here and I don't have to carry back. That's actually really nice. I think I can stop worrying about ceramic for a good while then. I'll need ceramic for power armor upgrades at some point. Pretty sure it's going to be used for explosive shielding. Even though you can't do explosive shielding in the T-45, you can do it in some of the later versions of the power armor. And it's going to be the best upgrade we can do pretty much. Although, I was looking and you can get extremely high explosive damage reduction from the perk tree itself. So maybe it's not as big of a deal as you would think. But okay, there we go. We're good. We need a door. We're going to do a metal door because I can't afford a wooden door. Yeah, there we go. Steel. We got plenty of steel. Sorry, do you want to have an actual real door? Well, sorry, you can't have one. You have a screen door. That's it. Okay, and then give me that, and let's go in and do a couple beds, and then if we get any settlers in here, then we'll be good to go. That's kind of crooked. That's kind of crooked. Oh, there is, there is, yeah. Just, there we go. There we go. Light up for me automatically. You can get like 15 settlers per settlement, which we do not have enough beds for that, but oh, whatever. Well, we have 8 non-settler people here, so it's fine. All right, let's sleep. No, I want to sleep for 8 hours. That should be good. Gosh, the time just flies. I am so used to the time slowing down. I think when you're in the settlement menu, the time slows down in Horizon, if I'm not mistaken. Where it might just be that your hunger is reduced, but I swear that the time slows down too. Time scale goes way down.
I'm new around here.
Oh.
I wanted to introduce myself. Anyway, I just wanted to say thanks for the opportunity. I'm ready to help with
I thought you were
whatever
Preston.
Just say the word.
Yeah, sure.
Go ahead.
I know this was like a... Okay. I know this was like a tutorial type thing, a helpful hint to get you to assign settlers to stuff, but like... Man, you know... They do it all the time. It's really annoying. I was gonna say that's a really different look for you, Preston. Wasn't expecting that, but no, it's not Preston. Okay. Last thing, I need some water here. I can make a purified water, or a powered water purifier thing here, so I guess we'll do that. I do want to see if this will give me some water income. Need to have some water at every settlement. Like at least enough to cover our settlers. This requires a good amount of power, and it's also very expensive. What are we using up for this? Rubber. We're actually super low on rubber. That's interesting. Okay, well, I'll just do one of them then. And we'll just do... We should have enough power to cover this, right? Yeah, we have enough power to cover this, plus everything else. Produces 12 water per day. I don't know if it'll actually produce any water or not. We're going to see. Is there anything in the workshop? I keep thinking it's in here. It's not. It's over here. Anything in the workshop I want to take? I mean, we're going to get it all anyway whenever we go back. I think we're going to have access to it all anyway, so it shouldn't really matter. We have a local leader, so... No, I think we're good. Okay, let's get out of here.
Nice.
Okay, Oberlin should be alright. What next, then? Do I beeline for the quest we were doing? Continue on with the vertebrate refueling station over here? It is a long way away still. Like, it still is quite a... It's, you know, really on the edge of the glowing sea. Have a bad feeling we're going to end up going into the glowing sea for this quest. Which, I don't know if I want to go there just yet. It's going to be really a lot of rads. We're also just, like, traipsing all over the Commonwealth. I'd prefer to explore these areas a bit more thoroughly before I move on. Gunner Outpost, Walden Pond. That's interesting. Yeah, why don't we, like, go up through here? We could also go over and talk to Dance, and we got the stuff. We can go ahead and... We can get Dance's quest done real quick. Then we can start doing Radiant quests for the Brotherhood, which will be a nice, good amount of experience. I mean, they pay well, they give good experience. If nothing else, right? All this nice wood I could be scrapping for my settlements, but no. There's a rad scorpion that spawns. Oh god. A lot of hitching there. I think we're moving through cells. There's a rad scorpion that spawns over there somewhere. Or maybe it's just like it's a random, it can spawn. Maybe it doesn't always spawn, but it often spawns. These have so much quote-unquote good stuff in them in Horizon. Dang, Preston. Was there a safe over here? Maybe not. We definitely didn't clear this place out thoroughly either before. So I'll have a proper look around now. Get all the goodies. What were you saying, Preston? This one's all yours. Didn't even get close, buddy. I'm gonna start investing in a scrapper a bit, and then scrapping weapons and such a bit more. I already went over there. But there's a lot I have not scrounged through in Cambridge. I was in a hurry to go and just talk to Dance and try to help him eventually after I took my nap, you know. I mean, you gotta have some priorities, right? But I did want to go and help Dance when I could. But yes, quite a lot of good stuff over here, probably. I'm still picking up bottles with the assumption that I won't get any purified water income for my settlements, because so far I haven't. I mean, maybe we will. It could just be because I haven't had any, like, big water purifiers yet. I've only had crappy ones. I'm gonna actually take this, I think, because it has rubber in it. Even though the extinguisher is super heavy, I do need the rubber. We only have, like, 18 rubber to our name. Typically avoid the extinguishers, but I mean, we can always just scrap them down, right? Not a big deal. The case for most of this stuff, we can just scrap it down. If we're on a scavenging run, we may as well scavenge proper, right? If we're gonna be scrapping stuff down, may as well get all we can. I think I'm too lazy to unlock that. Just a lot of free ammo laying around. We can scrap all that down and then craft good ammo later on. Definitely hear a ghoul over there. Or something. I hear a whoosh. Let's see. Some of this stuff is not going to give me anything regardless because it doesn't have any good mods on it, but some of it would actually give me some decent mods if I took some points into scrapping, which I'm going to probably pump up here. But, you know, before I even do this, let me, yeah, we got some levels. We have 28 points available. So it'd be under salvaging, right? Yeah, salvaging. Okay. Do I want to do this or do I want to... I was going to actually... Do I want this or do I want... I don't have an infection right now, but I will have an infection in the future, which means I probably should be pumping medicine instead, you know? It's probably for the best if I do that. Okay. Purely because I want to be able to make antibiotics, which requires 75 medicine. The system is nice because it unties your stats from a lot of the more important perks, you know? And these are more, like, nice-to-have perks than anything else. Max settlement population increased by +10. Wait a minute, how far does this go? Let me take a look at this. Rank 1, +10, +20. So going beyond about 15 people per settlement is a real bad idea. Like, you're gonna have... Really? Settlement population increased to a total of +50. Guys, don't do this. I'm just saying, if you go to +50 people per settlement, your game is going to be a crashy, buggy mess. Don't do this. Don't do it. It's a bad idea. Do not do that. Leave it at the default. Leave this perk alone. Gonna have problems if you go with that. This is just flavor text and +20 health per, right? Yeah, that's it. Is this just sacrifice a perk point for 10 skill points per? Yeah, it is. Not gonna do that. Another tag thing. I mean, I guess if you were going with the other perk or the other skill thing, that would be worth taking, but I'm not gonna do that. We're not doing that. we want all of our stuff here. I really want to find a good weapon. Hold on. I want to actually check. I want to do a save here. And I want to see what the damage increase, because we're using this thing so freaking much. This thing. Like, we're using this such a ridiculous amount that I feel like, and like, we're not finding anything better, right? We're just not. So I want to see if I can increase the damage on this with the Rifleman perks, because if I can, it's probably worth doing, even though we're one-shotting most stuff. There is some stuff that we're not one-shotting. It'd be nice for that. Long as there's nothing in here in regards to getting experience, I think we're good to take some real combat perks. This is nice too, but I haven't found a whole lot of use for caps so far, so it is nice though. 7% chance we find a bunch of caps on a corpse. Yeah, I think we're finally good. So here's the damage increase stuff. 15% damage with rifles. I'm assuming that's going to apply to that. I guess we're going to see. If I take this, does that increase the damage on my current rifle? Certainly does, and 258 is quite a bit more than 218 was, so yeah, I mean, like, it already does good enough damage, but it's gonna do like ridiculously stupid levels of damage whenever I do a couple more perks into it, so sure. Hit chance and limb chance. This requires more into long arms. I don't know if I'll take this one. Do I need this? We get sneak attack damage. Okay, so this is required for sharpshooter, but this is sneak attack damage, which I don't really care about. And less AP drain, holding breath, don't care about that too much either. This I probably do want. Range and 10% damage. Or 20% even further out. 50% sneak attack damage, huh? That's pretty good, actually. Really don't like this 15% critical hit chance reduction. That's like, I really dislike that. Is there anything that, like, bypasses enemies? Well, I guess you can use slug shells. That's the solution for shotguns to make them good against high armor targets, is just use slug shells in this anyway. Okay, there aren't a ton of damage boosting things here. Like, you'd be doing a point here, and then one here, and then you'd get this one, and then that's pretty much it. I mean, it's still decent. Like, we're going to be doing 300 damage probably pretty easily. Okay, right, and I need to actually scrap stuff, yeah. Right. Let's go ahead and scrap stuff then. I guess I'll hold off on getting scrapper for a while then. If I was really min-maxing, like, back in the day when I was a really hardcore survival mode min-maxer, I would have probably taken all these guns back and only scrapped them once I had the proper perks to scrap everything and get the absolute most out of them that I could, but, like, it's just not that necessary, you know? It just doesn't matter that much, guys. It really doesn't. There's a lot of stuff I hope that's good and we don't get a bug on our screen from the infinite processing thing. Yeah, it's gonna take a little bit here, I think. We put a lot of stuff in there. Oh, it did go away. Good job. I think the moral of the story is there, just don't move whenever you're scrapping stuff down. Okay, I won't pick up ammo then, or I won't pick up bottles then for now, because it's not going to do much good. Or, sorry, not bottles. We'll pick up weapons for now, because it won't do me much good. Bottles I will pick up. We need bottles. And aluminum. Gonna have to use those aluminum cans. Gonna have to melt them down, use them for our power armor. Okay, I think we're good here, right? This is everything here in this particular little place. There's more, though. That's not all, folks. There's dead raiders over here still. I got a little safe hidden back here. I guess I'll take the stupid telephone. It is pretty good. It's got circuitry in it. We're gonna need circuitry. Do we need circuitry for making energy weapon ammo? I think I do. I don't remember actually now if it's required or not. There's an area like above and behind one of these stores that you can go into that has some... Yeah, over here. Did I go up into here? I don't think I did. I do need some asbestos for some things. So I'll take any chalk I can find. I wasn't aware that chalk was made of asbestos, and just... I'm not going to trust this game on that regard either. Considering that its track record in, you know, what's actually in junk is not very good. Probably will need some plastic, too, for making energy weapon ammo. Yeah, it should be everything then. Okay, Dan, I think I'm done looting crap. Let's go ahead and head out. Go kill some synths. I just got a nice weapon upgrade. We should be good. Bit early, like, character development-wise, be doing this quest. I mean, I guess we're 18 now. We're not that young.
You ready to move out?
Yeah, why not?
Outstanding. Follow me, and try not to lag behind.
Yeah, I miss Dances old. I don't know. I feel like Dance was one that did not need a facial overhaul or whatever. I was fine with Dance how he was.
We'll take this alley. Follow me.
Similarities between Dance and Buzz Lightyear are kind of funny.
Take this road. We should be able to avoid the larger packs of ferals infesting Cambridge. Traveling this far from the police station is a risk, but getting that transmitter up and running needs to be our top priority. If it was up to me, I'd relocate my team. But Scribe Halen detected some disturbing energy readings in the area that need to be investigated. We don't know much about them, except that they're short-lived and broadcast on a frequency only attainable with a high level of technology. We're concerned that whoever or whatever is creating those energy readings might be a potential threat. So it's our job to investigate.
Are there no subtitles? Could have sworn I had subtitles on. Oh, they're off. I had not even realized, guys. I've been playing without subtitles for so long now. That's unfortunate. Okay, sorry about that. I don't think about it too much, but yeah, I would have preferred to have them on. Rest in peace, Trader Caravan. At least we get some nice stuff.
It might surprise you to learn that my recon team isn't the first to visit the Commonwealth. Over the last 7 years, 2 other teams were sent here by the Brotherhood to gather technology. The first team's mission was a huge success. They came back with crates full of pre-war artifacts and historical documents. The second wasn't so fortunate. Shortly after they arrived, we lost contact with them, and they haven't been heard from since. As far as my team goes, we've lost 4 good men to this godforsaken wasteland. We've been a target from the moment we arrived. But despite our setbacks, I don't intend to give up and head home, or end up missing.
So much bravado, Dance. There's gunfire over here. You wanna go shoot some things? Got him. Dance will wait for us. I think, hopefully. Guess I better save just to make sure. That's super muty. Where'd the... Oh, I have no idea where this corpse went. Oh, Dance is fighting without us. Is that what they were shooting? Radstork? Bet he's shooting at those flies over there. Already got this guy. Ah, well. Get him, boys. Nice job. Okay, I cannot find that. Should be a free fusion core in here too. That was too much, huh? In combat? Can I get out of combat real quick, please? What the hell? What am I stuck in combat with? Bee swarm. Oh, a bunch of bees.
Damn it! Take him down.
Get it, Preston. Good job. Spitterbee. Spitterbee. Can you stop? I'm trying to... Oh my god. You got the same AI as the stupid blood bugs that run away every time and put you in combat for 10 years. Where'd he go? Yeah, we're still in combat. We can't do anything. So annoying. I hate the flea mechanic. Can I please scrap my junk now? That should be it. We'll hand the rest over to Willie or someone. Remy. Remy, stop. You're full. You've got some stuff I can scrap down too, which will help out a good bit with the carry weight. Yeah, let me just take all this stuff and scrap it properly then. Not the bottles, though. We're keeping those. Gonna make infinite purified water and then sell it. Wonder if I can scrap ammo in the field. I bet I can. I'm just not sure if it's like worth doing here or if I want to wait until I have the proper perks for it. I think the answer is I probably want to wait.
What are you gonna do with that?
None of your damn business, nosy. I'll do what I want with it. Can't stop me, Preston. Alright, you may have it back now, Remy. At least I can do this really fast on computer. You can't do it anywhere near that fast on console. But on computer, you can hit both E and Enter, and so you just spam both at the same time, and it goes really fast. I do kind of miss Horizon though, because the idea there is just pick up everything and scrap, like sand it all back, and it all gets scrapped, and don't worry about it pretty much. We good, Dance?
Listen up. We do this clean and quiet. No heroics and by the book. Understood?
Okay.
Outstanding. Remember, our primary target is the deep-range transmitter. Stay focused and check your fire. I don't want to be hit by stray bullets.
Let's get some... You know, I wonder if the exploit still exists in this, where I can just like walk away and let Dance kill a million synths for me and I get all their ammo afterwards. I might try it, to be honest. Just look, it's for science, okay? Don't call me an exploiter, it's for science. Someone has to find these things out.
Look at these wrecks. It appears as though the facility's automated security's already been dealt with.
You know what they say, exploit early, exploit often.
Look at these wrecks. It appears as though the facility's automated security's already been dealt with.
You already said that exact same line in the exact same way, Dan. That's kind of what a synth would do. Maybe you're glitching out.
Damn it, I was hoping to avoid this. Look at the evidence. There isn't a single spent ammunition casing or drop of blood in sight. These robots were assaulted by Institute synths.
Okay.
Roger that. Let's move out.
I can't wait until we see Synths in the show. Like, you know there's gonna... Like, I'm not sure what the canon ending will have been for Fallout 4. If they did that, the Institute ending is the
This
canon
place is a
one in
mess.
4, that'd be
I
crazy.
still see a few pieces of salvage that the Brotherhood might be interested in. After we're done here, I'll have to mark this place for sweep and retrieve. Looks like a dead end. See if you can find a way to get that door open. I'm gonna reconnoiter the area.
Why the heck are they making us record this? Oh crap, it's on, isn't it? This is Technician Rand, ArcJet Propulsion Division. I'm here with Technician Janowski, work log A1190. Janowski and I have been working on the Mars Shot project for about 3 months now, and I think we have the thrust calculations worked out.
Man, I wish I was headed up there with those guys. It'd be nice to get the hell away from our lousy planet.
Hey, easy. If we don't record these logs properly, we're going to get fired. The supervisor is already itching to get rid of us, especially since it's taking us longer than we promised.
So what? We've been drafted anyway. We're shipping out in a few weeks, remember? Soon we'll be doing push-ups, eating freeze-dried rations, and just wishing we were spending our day inside a cushy private laboratory.
Of course I remember. But I'm trying not to imagine getting my head blown off when I'm on the front line, and keeping my mind on work is helping me deal with the problem. Maybe that doesn't make sense to you, but it's important to me, okay?
All right, I'm sorry. Look, why don't you toss this tape and we'll start a new one.
That's really it. That's all you're giving me? It's kind of ridiculous. Well, I got it anyway.
Nice work. Let's get moving.
Synth ambush. Light them up.
Sensor reading detected.
Found you. Target eliminated.
Did you shoot my mind, Dance? Like 90% sure you did. Institute maintenance tool. Well, all right. At least you got the synth, I guess, but, I mean, really. Had to hit my...
Over there. Get him.
Movement detected. Curious.
Multiple synth targets.
Dude, he just wrecked that synth, like, instantly.
We may have a problem.
Heads up. They've stealthed. Mission accomplished.
What? Dance is a badass. Okay, I'll go and loot through this stuff later on. I gotta keep up with Dance so I can get experience for shooting stuff. I'm gonna stand in your way here so you can't go past me while I reload.
Damn synths have compromised most of the facility.
Before I forget, get the magazine.
Remain vigilant. We've got turrets ahead. I don't think...
Intruder alert.
You hear that?
Safety's off.
Alright, we should be clear now. That's just Preston clanking around. If Dance is actually that badass, man, he's my new best friend. This is suddenly a Brotherhood playthrough after seeing how much damage he does. I mean, it took me 2 shots to kill that one synth, you know? So they're pretty tanky, apparently, but he's just killing them pretty much instantly. It would, I guess, like, lore-wise, it would make sense that the Brotherhood is, you know, pretty strong, pretty OP. Maybe the Brotherhood Knights got a big boost in their damage, but traditionally, they've always been kind of underwhelming. In the base game, at least. I am keeping an eye on my fusion core, by the way, but I'm gonna trust to the beep beep noise to alert me whenever I need to swap it out. And I guess hope it's not gonna be like in the middle of combat. Powerful? That's not bad. I'll take it. Yeah, powerful hunting rifle's not too bad. Okay, right, I want to loot all these guys back here. There's a whole bunch of stuff over here. I guess Dance doesn't have to worry about looting stuff for himself, you know? He just blows things up and makes the scribes go and get everything afterwards. But little did he know that his companion would be looting everything before they can get to it.
Be careful what you touch in here. Sometimes old chemicals and stuff just waiting to go off.
Ooh, a big pack of duct tape. Another wood chipper, huh? Yeah, it's worth a lot of scrap. Let's take it all, I guess, since we're gonna be scrapping everything down in a second anyway. I'll jettison all the steel. Well, I mean, we kind of need this. Well, we don't need the steel. We need wood, but not steel. Nothing. What a jip. I always hate when that happens. It only happens in modded versions. In the base game, you always get something if you unlock something because, I mean, like, in theory, you could pick up a container and shake it around and you could tell it was empty, so you'd know there's no point in picking it, right? So, I mean, which is like the lore reason, by the way, the logical reason why you can see that a container is empty in Frost, if you ever were curious. It's not an oversight. This is not bad. I'm not sure exactly how it works. Looks like it's a fist weapon, I guess. Alright, let's get rid of that wood chipper. At least the bottles make a very distinct noise, so I know I've gotten one and I can be sure to pull it back out. Alright. Remy, let me see how much steel you've got. I'm gonna dump everything on him and then just take it all back if it's steel. Oh, you're full now, huh? Okay, how much steel you... Oh, yeah. Give me that steel. Take everything else. Okay, we'll just dump that. That's, 100 pounds. It's a lot. That helps, and I need that because it's got rubber in it, and we're pretty much out of rubber, so... Institute Mark II laser pistol. Let's see if the Institute stuff is any different. You would hope it would be improved, but I really don't know if it's any different. Institute cutting tool. These are all new. It's interesting. That's kind of terrible damage. It is cool, though. Is it, like, glowing or anything? Can't really tell. It is. It's like a laser cutter. It does very low damage, though. Can't really tell it's, like, glowy and lasery here, though. I wish it, like, had a nice big, you know, laser plasma blade on it. It would look cool. We are very hungry, apparently. I should take care of that. Okay, it should be all here. It's possible... Oh, there's stuff over here. It's possible that Preston's decent with the weapon, too, once you give him something. Right now, he's kind of bad because, you know, he's using the melee weapon and he just doesn't get into combat very well. Melee in general is just, I mean, the fact that they have to go and get in range of the target makes it rough for a companion, so... Yeah. Not preferable for sure. I think that should be good. Oh wait, there's a safe over here, isn't there? Forgot about this. Wait, did I get this? No, I didn't.
That you can do that.
I have to say, at least Preston has not once complained about the dust yet. Maybe it was a bug. But he was constantly whining about the dust previously. When last time I had Preston, it was like, oh my god, the dust. Every time. Every 5 seconds. It was so annoying. We good here? No adhesive hiding around here. I just got my armor like fully upgraded. I think we're finally done for a while, but like watch. The second I get it all done, we're gonna have to upgrade again. We'll get a new set that's better. I don't have to do it all over again. I honestly thought about just waiting to upgrade everything until later because of that, but ultimately decided I'd go ahead and upgrade because leveling was kind of slow. Okay, we're done. I promise it will not be this much looting forever.
Engine cores ahead. Should be our final stop.
Especially with like how easily he murders the synths. I'm just gonna go AFK and there's gonna be a pile of like 10 million synths when I get back, guys. And I'll be able to loot them all for free ammo.
Watch your footing. Looks like the power's out in this section.
Do you guys know that you can jump up here? You can actually get up here early, and some synths will come in and spawn on you.
The transmitter should be in the control room at the top of the core, but it looks Looks like the elevators are dead. We'll have to keep heading down for now, and find a way to get the facility's power back online. Look at this place. Scribes would have a field day in here.
Did I have to reload after turning on subtitles, or what? Or it's just bugged out? I guess I could do general subtitles. Maybe it's just general, I thought. I guess we're not technically in dialogue right now. Maybe that's why it's not showing up. Yeah, there we go.
Scout the maintenance area off of the main chamber. I'll remain here and watch our backs.
Yeah, we're just gonna go AFK and let them... The hazard suit, nice. Let him fight a bunch of synths for us. That's not terrible.
Jeering, leering, laughing, mocking, taunting.
Oh, he graduated all right from high school. It's fine, I'm sure he took shop class. Oh look, he's reading the science mags. How cute.
Har har har. Shop class. Let's see them make this in shop class. I marvel of engineering. The finest in weaponized refuse acceleration. My beauty. My junk jet.
Over encumbered, really? Already? Institute fusion cell, huh? Different from, Yeah, it's different. Still not very good. Somebody's gotta carry this thing. It's pretty heavy, right? Only 30, which is more reasonable than the other ones, I guess. But still not great. Remy. There we go. You would take this and that and whatever else you can. I should have kept like a pea shooter weapon that I could just tag them all with. Just keep tagging the synths over and over again. I'm not sure if that works though. I'm not sure if that's an infinite experience type thing. I'm not sure if it really works that way. Actually, now that I think about it, I think if you engage in combat, then it ends. You have to like stand back and let him do everything, pretty much. No. I would just like to talk to Willie. No, I just want to talk to him. What? Here. Fine, dog meat, take it. And that, I thought 2 was for trade. Dog, here we go. Man, my companions are just... Wait, you have a frag grenade? Give me that. They're being a pain in the butt. I doubt we get experience whenever he's fighting them, but how funny would it be if I just went AFK and came back and leveled up like a million times? That'd be hilarious. I mean, if companions give you full experience, I'm not sure. Not sure if he counts as a companion. We're going to Exploit City, guys. Look, I'm doing it for science. All right, I don't do it because I want to. All right, it's for science. We gotta make sure that they nerf this stuff. And like I said, they say exploit easy, exploit often, right? But to do the actual thing, I don't think I did. I gotta hit the button, right? This thing. It's gotta be this one, right? Please? Oh my god. I thought for sure because it was, you know... I need to have some water here. If I'm going to go AFK for a long time, I have to drink some water here. That way, I don't die while I'm AFK, waiting for Dance to kill everything. We got 2 again, but watch, I'll have the same thing. I better go through the actual process here. It's probably pain, but... you never know now.
Engine core power restored.
I think we're being stopped.
We've got company.
Thermal engine
Get him,
fueled,
Dance.
primed, and standing by for your command. It would appear my target has... Where did you go? Lower limb actuator damaged.
You got this, Dance.
Gone. I can system authorized.
I have faith in you, Dance.
Stealth capabilities. Fascinating.
Here, we'll get a better view.
Ammo running low.
No, I don't think so. You got this.
Lower limb actuator damaged. Found you. Leg actuator.
Yeah, I think they're just gonna spawn forever, guys.
Systems.
There's too many of them.
Nah, you're keeping up pretty good, Dance.
Critical arm injury sustained. Please stand. Critical leg wound sustained. Critical failure.
Need to be... Don't just stand there.
Stand there.
You must be terminated.
I'm gonna back up a little bit more to make sure we don't actually get in combat. Stay back here, guys.
I have found you.
Oh, oh no.
Unit critically damaged. Impossible.
I think they're still gonna keep coming. I think we'll be okay. My stupid companions are gonna be in combat now, though. You know what? It's fine.
Institute synth damaged.
Aim for their weak spots.
I don't think ammo is a particular problem, regardless.
Fully operational. Hit sustained.
Right to the left.
Combat subroutine.
Look at him go.
Going. Weapons cold.
Aw.
Looks like we've secured the core.
Aw.
Let's head up to the control room.
It's because I was in combat. If you don't get into combat, he never stops. Well, it had to end sometime, I guess.
No point in leaving that for the scavenger.
You better believe we're looting everything in here. A lot of them spawn with melee weapons, unfortunately. And these are Institute fusion cells, not regular fusion cells. Maybe I can convert them or scrap them down, though. I haven't tested the scrapping mechanism. Like, there's a perk where you get double when you craft and you get double when you scrap. So I'm curious if, like, There's an exploit there. If that's enough to have like infinite ammo by just scrapping and crafting, that'd be really stupid. Infinite ammo exploit by scrapping and crafting. It'd be dumb, but it certainly could be something that happens. So yeah, you have to go in the elevator, I guess, don't you? You can jump up here. You can just make the jump, which like would have been cool if Dance would have been like, "Oh, you just jumped up," but Bethesda didn't think about that. They just, you know. If he had like some dialogue where he's like, "They never taught us that maneuver in basic training, but I still need to get up there," something like that, I guess. We should have just enough juice to last until we get out of here. Then we're gonna have to get out of this thing pretty quick.
Is someone present? Movement detected. Curious. Been hit. Hello. Goodbye.
I think I got something over here. I knew.
Go get him, boys.
Lower limb actuator damaged.
Flag them all! They're in the control room. Open fire.
Are they? Still? Oh, there's one here.
Damaged.
Remy's gonna nibble him to death. Okay, loot stuff, then hop out of this fusion core, or hop out of this power armor and get the fusion core out. You know what I mean. Put this one into the bus. Not a lot in here. Didn't have to cook Dance either. I guess I could have cooked him afterwards just for fun, but that seemed a little bit mean. We good?
Keep the noise down. This place is crawling with hostiles.
Here we go.
What? Random synth? Is that random synth gonna cause me to not be able to complete the mission? What the hell?
Short controlled burst.
Okay. Am I gonna have to TCL out of here and go find him? I think we're good. I think we're done. Put us out of combat anyway, so I guess we're done.
They were wise to play.
Okay?
Never mind. Already nighttime. I just can't get over the how quickly the days go by in this. I may end up I'm gonna ask in the Discord and make sure it's not a problem, but I may end up doing a 50% time scale because that's what I'm used to in Horizon. I just like it better.
You better unload some of that stuff.
Yeah, Preston, onto you. You offering to carry some stuff? A lot of shock batons. Is this different? I mean, not really. Already have one of these. Institute EC. That's pretty good damage. for being Mark II, this thing is kind of a horrible piece of crap, isn't it? Just a basic laser pistol. Alright, Nebraska I want to keep around for making mentats. Oh no, are we stuck? It was a good amount of stuff. I also don't know if everything is patched for this in terms of the weapons. Looks like it is. Seems fine. Looking at all the junk I've got and all the stuff I've gotten back. It seems like it's fine. Got a bunch of crystals there, which I think that would be from... Well, I guess we got a microscope or two. Could have been from that. I thought it was maybe from the weapons, though, which would be nice. We need crystals for making ammo, so... Alright, let's see what Dance gives us. I'd love for this weapon to be buffed a whole bunch. Wait, is he still back there? Do I have to go back down because... that synth was still alive, technically, and so it bugged him out. I think he's still here. Dance, buddy. You still around? Hey, where'd he go? Where's the quest for that? Huh? Where'd the quest go? I guess there is a thing for this on the map I can use, huh? I was wondering about the apartment that we're supposed to go to because I found a locked apartment in Cambridge, but it wasn't the right one. Or maybe it was in Lexington, I forget. But it was not the correct one that we had the key for. My quest is now gone. Did everything just bug out? I still have your deep range transmitter, Dance. Are you down here somewhere? I don't think he went upstairs. Usually he's like he'd be teleported outside or something. Did he come with us? I don't think he did. Maybe he teleported ahead of me. He might be back at the police station. If that's the case, that's kind of annoying. There's no quest marker right now. Oh, there he is. Okay, now he's back.
The bunker looks clear. Let's move out.
Yeah, that synth was bugging him out, I think.
Well, that could have gone smoother, but mission accomplished.
Well, that's it then.
Not necessarily. That being said, I believe we have two important matters to discuss. First and foremost, if you'll hand me the deep-range transmitter, I'd like to compensate you for your assistance during this operation. I think you'll find this weapon useful. It's my own personal modification of the standard Brotherhood laser rifle. May it serve you well in battle.
No, it's a utter piece of crap. It's really, 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 really bad. Oh, man. I mean, the, wait, 50% more damage, 50% lower fire rate. Better ammo capacity. I mean, that's fine, I guess. It's more ammo efficient. But it's still kind of a piece of shit compared to my gun. So, alright, thanks, I guess. Interesting take.
You're welcome, civilian. Now, as far as the second matter goes, I wanted to make you a proposal. We had a lot thrown at us back there. Our op could have ended in disaster, but you kept your cool and handled it like a soldier. There's no doubt in my mind that you've got what it takes. The way I see it, you've got a choice. You could spend the rest of your life wandering from place to place, trading an extra hand for a meager reward. Or you could join the Brotherhood of Steel and make your mark on the world. So, what do you say?
Of course we'll join. We want Radiant quests.
I hope you know what you're doing, General. You seem to trust in the good intentions of the Brotherhood a lot more than I do. One day, you may have to choose between them and us. I hope it never comes to that.
That's what I wanted to hear. Meet me back at the police station.
That's what
and
I
we'll
wanted to
discuss
hear.
details.
The dialogue. The dialogue. Ooh, that's a big experience dump there. That's nice. If I level what I have, I'm just gonna put this into medicine right away before I forget. Oh, never mind. I don't have an actual perk point. I just have, or I don't have any skill points. I just have a perk to spend. Pretty low again on Fusion Core, but I'm gonna try to walk back up, or at least just walk over to the police station. Maybe. I guess we could sleep over at Grey Garden for the night. That'd be fine. Sleep over at Grey Garden and then talk to them in the morning. We did get a nice amount of fusion cells out of there, although most of them were Institute fusion cells. I'm not really sure if I can make use of them or not. I'm sure I can scrap them down and... Honey Beast, huh?
Daddy!
What are we even shooting here? What is this? Honey Beast bush. Okay, I guess that's interesting. Yeah, you're welcome, by the way. That was one of our, settler people. Okay. Did I go through the homestead? There's no bed in here, so I wouldn't have been in like a big hurry. No, I haven't gone through here yet. There's some good stuff in here. All right, that's my cue. There's no good boar pelt. Combat shotgun. Is there stuff around here? This looks like a
Guess you've got your reasons.
mutant menagerie type thing. Don't criticize, Preston. Yeah, here we go.
Glad that's over.
Alright, let's get over there, though, and swap out this core before I forget and end up going through it. I'll be really sad if I lose another one. Gotta feed our bus. We gotta, like, make our way back to the bus, too.
What's that then?
Drone 2's shear attachment is getting a little down. We need to replace at least one of the blades.
I should be able to
And also unload people over here.
I'm sure we can repurpose that.
I'm sure you'll do your best, darling.
Alright, give me that. 3%'s good enough. And pop in a fresh one. What time is it? Oh, it's 2 a.m. already? Okay, we'll just sleep right now then. We'll do stuff in the morning. If only I could sleep for 8 hours on command super easily like this.
Anything I can do to help out around here?
No, go away, don't talk to me. Can I make a universal crafting bench over here? And maybe do some looking at some of these weapons and see if I want to keep them or scrap them. What does it cost anyway? I mean, we got one on the bus as well. It's not that expensive though. I'll go ahead and do it. The thing holding me back would be the wood actually, which is hilarious. Okay, that's fine. I just want to, I want to modify some weapons, see what these, like, is this any good? Would this ever be good? 46 damage. I mean, it's not that great. Pretty high fire rate. Improved long heavy barrel. It's okay. Wait, what? This just has a damage multiplier on it. Is that why they're so crappy normally? So I can just say, yes, I'd like this to do 200% increased damage. And now it does 200% increased damage. I mean, why, yes, I would like to double my damage, of course. Like, okay. Seems a little bit silly. Doesn't, like, use more ammo or anything, just, some of these have increased damage, too. Better ammo and better damage. These things might turn out to be pretty overpowered, guys. So I need science rank 3 for this. For most of these things, right? 96 damage with this. And if I do this, it'll be another plus what? Plus 8. So it's going to be over 100 damage there. And then this is plus 20. So it's going to be like 130 damage plus per shot. That's pretty good for, you know. And this is a pistol currently. So if I turn this into a rifle, it'd be a lot better, right? Because currently it's a pistol. So if I make it into a rifle, yeah, it instantly gains damage because I do more damage with rifles. It's pretty good. It's gonna be like 150 damage per shot with a pretty good fire rate. This might end up being my new weapon, honestly. If I can find a nice legendary institute pistol or rifle, that'd be great. That'd be alright. You certainly can't do that with and this is the EM pistol? Why is it EM? Electromagnetic? Huh. What's the difference here? This is pretty freaking good too. Wait, this is off. So this does 84, and this is 187. No, 107. Yeah, shouldn't the improved be better? I thought it was 187, but no, it's 107. Still very good. But I mean, sniper barrel, the problem is you have to wait for it to recharge, probably. If it uses the vanilla mechanics, you have to wait for the recharge time before it's good. I'm not sure, though. I should test that to make sure before I make assumptions on that. This thing could pretty easily be pretty high damage, too. And it's got a very large magazine. This could easily get to 100 plus damage as well. Is there a damage multiplier? There is. So just... Holy crap, guys. I take it back. This will be the new weapon. This is gonna be nuts. Dude, what? What? This thing's gonna be insane. It uses Institute ECP. Is that correct? ECP should be able to be made in, like, big quantities, though, right? Dude, this thing's gonna be nuts. Yeah, we're looking at, like, probably 240 or 250 damage. And a 50-round magazine. Oh, so I can do, okay. It uses, it uses electromagnetic cartridges. Okay, that makes more sense as to why it's... So it's a railgun weapon. I see. So... That's pretty badass, though. Would you not say it's pretty badass? Like... It's gonna be crazy damage, and it's gonna have a 50-round magazine? That's nuts. Okay, can I make Institute EC? Or EMC or whatever? Even the pre-war ones are decent. That might be under... I'm not sure where I would go for that. This makes your missiles, like, lighter, I guess? It's interesting. So yeah, I can make regular microfusion cells, no problem. I'm not sure about... It says EC, but I don't think it uses energy cells. Right? Let me make sure on that. If I equip this thing... It says Institute EC. Let me see here. Institute... It just says Institute E... Okay. EC stands for EM cartridge. I thought it meant energy cell. No, EM cartridge. Okay. Might be tough to make those. I don't know. We'll see. If not, then that weapon is just absurdly broken. But, okay.